Hey beauties, I know it's been a really long time. I just wanted to walk you through this quick tutorial to show you how to use MAC's Naked Pigment to make an easy neutral eye. And I didn't really use very many products in this video. It's just really fast, really wham bam thank you ma'am, so simple, and I just hope you guys get a kick out of it, and this will hopefully satisfy your Cheri craving, because I know you guys have been missing me and begging me to make videos and I just haven't been around and I'm sorry. So, cutting to it. Enjoy. The first thing we're going to do is apply our base, so I'm just using MAC's Painterly Paint Pot. You can either do this with your finger or with a brush, and lately I've been using MAC's 249 brush to apply. So I just swipe it in here a few times, it's nice and creamy, and apply it right over my lid. You don't have to be too careful, and then just right underneath my brow so I can apply my highlight to this area as well. After the paint pot, I usually like to apply my highlight. I'm just using MAC's Smokey Eyes palette from the Red She Said collection and Coastal Scents thick brush. So we're just using the lightest shade from MAC's Red She Said palette and applying it right beneath our brow. And the reason we're doing this first is because that way it makes it easier for us to blend other colors on top of it, just in case. Next we're taking MAC's 222, which is just a crease brush and it's really thin compared to the 217, which looks like this. Except I've been using it all day, so it's a little frayed out, but whatever. And what we're doing is swirling it through Satin Taupe, tapping off the excess. And we're going to start applying this to the crease. What you want to do is start from the corner of your eye and drag inwards like that, kind of like you're creating a cat eye with a Satin Taupe, and then just apply the product in dots towards the middle of your crease right there. The greatest thing to do is just to open your eye and work just beneath your brow bone, where you can tell it indents slightly. Like if I turn to the side, you would see this indentation right here. I hope so. And I'm just working in that area. Take your 222 again, just tap it into that darkest color right there. Tap off that excess, and you just want to dot it onto the corner of your eye. Pull it through the corner crease like that. Next comes the best part, the part we've all been waiting for, the pigments. We're going to be using MAC's Naked Pigment. It's basically the same color as my skin tone, just a little bit lighter and full of shimmer, so it's really pretty. All I'm going to use is MAC's 242, and we're going to just use some re-wetting drops. You can also use Visine, or if you have fixed spray, you can use that as well. Just spray it right onto your brush. But I mean, I find that these drops are a lot easier because all you need to do is squeeze out a little bit and drop it right onto your brush. Then, with the wet side, you can just tap it into your powder, tap off the excess. So we're just going to tap this onto our naked lid, right over the base paint pot that we have there. Then you just give it a second to dry. If it's too wet, then I mean, no harm, no foul. Just dry it off like this and blend it out. And you're done. And if you need to darken anything, just go back in with your 222, hit up that Satin Taupe, tap a little bit on there, and just add some right above Naked. Then we're just going to grab Urban Decay's Bourbon 24/7 liner, and I just, right where my lash line is, I just draw right there. And towards the inner corner of our eyes, I'm using Kat Von D's palette in Ludwig, and the color is Tequila. It's this really bright, shimmery color right there. And I'm just tapping my 219 brush in, it's a pencil brush, and applying to the center of my eyes. I'm pulling up a little, just so it like goes right above that Naked and like ends right where the Satin Taupe would end right there. I'm using Coastal Scents Brown Truffle Gel Eyeliner, as well as their pink Taklon Fiber Angled Brush. And I'm just taking a little bit. Why did I tap that off? It doesn't tap off. I'm taking a little bit of their liner and just applying it right to my lid in a cat eye. The mascara I'm using in this tutorial is Maybelline's Lash Stiletto. Sorry, my lash comb's all grody right now. So here's, apply your mascara, let it dry since it's not waterproof. And then after I do my neutral eye, I haven't been doing too much blush or anything like that recently. I've just been sticking to my bronzer, and I just go with my trusty Laguna. This is from NARS, and I'm using a Coastal Scents fan brush. And all I'm doing is tapping my fan brush into the powder, tapping off the excess, and then just where the highlight of my cheek is, where the cheekbones are the most prominent, I'm just tapping it on. Pretend if you had sunglasses on. The area where you'd get sunburnt, right underneath your sunglasses, that's where you want to hit that bronzer. And then a little to the tip of my nose, and if I want more, I just go back in, add it up, hit up the other side of my face. I hate when my hair gets caught in my brush. It looks nasty. So like when other gurus are doing their makeup and their hair gets caught in it, I'm like, ugh, it's in your hair now. Let me move that away. So there we go, and I don't really add much blush lately because it's summer and I just don't see the point, and my face is going to get red anyway. So after that, I buff it in a little bit. Ugh, what is that? Why? And then take some MAC Invisible Set powder, flip it once over, and I've got a bunch on the lid. Tap off that excess. And now I'm using Sonia Kashuk's really super ginormous fluffy powder face brush. This is amazing. Let me show you the difference, okay? Here's MAC's 250, which is like a gazillion-dollar brush, right? This thing is so expensive. Here is Sonia Kashuk's fluffy little face brush, and you can just tell this is so stiff and much more scratchy, and Sonia Kashuk's brush is just like bunny fur. It's so soft. I would seriously, don't get the 250, get the Sonia Kashuk brush if you want to put powder all over your face. This is what you need. So yeah, I just take MAC's Invisible Set powder and I just swirl it through, covering the tips of my Sonia Kashuk brush. Tap off that excess, and then what I actually like to do is flip off my light. Can you see me? And now I just have the glow from my little mirror here. And I just apply it in the dark because the mirror reflects the shine off my face. So, over the nose, over the cheeks, across the forehead. And this brush is so soft, it tickles your skin. It feels so good. And then if I want more, I'll just apply it again. And that is it. Just setting my foundation and my powder, and I'm done. And this is really all I've been doing lately. I haven't really been spending too much time on my makeup because I really like the natural summery look. I'm just gonna add another layer of mascara, actually. I've got time, why not? And that's it. And for the lips, I just use a gloss, and I really like sticking to MAC's Bare Slim Shine. Looks like that. I've used it a bunch already, and I just apply it because it's such a sheer lipstick type product. It's such a sheer lip product that it doesn't matter, like, you really don't need any precise application with it. Just apply more towards the center of your lips, like not towards the edges. That way you don't screw up. And then blend it out by rubbing your lips together. And then afterward, you just look in the mirror, create your Cupid's bow by drawing down with your finger, and then make sure that the edges are all nice and crisp. They should be. And you can go over it with some gloss if you want, but honestly, this is such a glossy color already. You don't really need to, but if you want to, MAC's Plush Glass in Pretty Plush, and just apply it over the lip. And you're done. I know that was so simple and so fast and so rushed through, and I didn't really explain too well and whatever. I just haven't had time lately, and I wanted to push something out there because I know you guys were like, Cheri, make something, make a video. Here's your video, here's your tutorial. Stop bothering me. Stop bothering me. So just thank you so much for subscribing and for watching my videos. So just rate, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think. Drop me a little note. And yeah, if you guys want to follow me on Twitter or check out my blog, I have posted links on the side of this video for you to check it out. So, thank you again. Bye, beauties. Just wanted to walk you through this really quick and easy tutorial on how to use MAC's Naked Pigment to make a really easy neutral